Okay. I have returned to this game. You know me, I like to take breaks that are just long enough for me to forget how to play the game. Difficulty selection. I am on normal. Okay. And then I'm still getting destroyed in this. Fine. I was never good at this game. What are my... Oh, fuck. Gotta reload. Oh, this is the real game. I'm assuming this is the one that I loaded. What am I doing? Investigate the lake house, find someone on the lower level, get to experiment site in sub-level 5. Find a way to get the key, card, and gun by exploring the facility. What floor am I on? G floor. Control switch, power core. 2. Lock door. Do I even know where security clearance 2 is? Am I supposed to? Because it shows me where the level 3 card is. Ah. Did I actually want to do that though? I'm gonna assume I already read all that. Friday. Oh, fuck me. That's fine. I wasn't even pressing the right key. I've also... Spacebar is dodge, right? Yeah. Okay. Just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Oh! Okay, good to know. I don't think I actually want to go over here. I feel like I shouldn't have pressed that button. Oh shit, there's two. I mean, surely they can't follow me in here, right? I'm thinking he followed me in here. Oh, maybe they can actually. Hop, 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 hop. Oh, I know how you feel. F. I don't even remember why I came back to this floor. What floor am I? Oh. I think 2 had all of the points of interest. No, that was 3. Guess I probably would have known or realized if I looked at the map. Yeah, I don't want to be here. Try it again.
Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Oh, no.
Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Where'd the elevator go?
I already did all this, though. Isn't this the giant room with the typewriters that I got fucked up in multiple times? Who's this guy? Huh. Maybe I haven't been in it.
Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Oh, no, level 3 was the one with all the typewriters that I got fucked up in. Of course. It's not gonna work.
This key card won't get me in.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to try it. Am I late for the meeting?
We're shaded. Hope that glass is thick.
Well, I mean, it is reinforced. Ooh. 0% effort today. Hey, guy. Are you a real person? Art is for analysis. Art doesn't appreciate freedom of expression. Ooh, a safe room. I guess I should probably go in the safe room and do the saving. What, no cooler? No chilled ammo? I feel like I very much do not have enough ammo to survive in here. Oh. Here it is. Ammo box. Alright. What was that, 12 rounds? I'm gonna go back. I'm willing to bet that the control room is where I want to go to unlock or get this floor off a lockdown. And this is exactly what I was looking for. Okay. Fuck me, I guess. Okay. Fuck me, I guess.
Well, there's the elevator. How do I get in?
You just open the door. Oh. There's a lot of bogeys in there. You gonna have something in it? Alright. Was that shotgun ammo? Perhaps I should actually be using my shotgun. Ooh, a bathroom. Hello? Any hypodermic needles in here that I should be concerned about? Hello, hello. Happy New Year. Happy New Year for real this time. Art. Oh, can't read that. Writing, painting, music. Rhymes, but not of the poetry variety. Sculpture. Art question mark. Dancing, movies, and TV. It's questionable art. You should put video games in here. It's always a Happy New Year somewhere in the world. I don't know if that works. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere. I don't think the rest of the world is in a different timeline. Theater, puppets, martial arts? I think not. What about Night Springs? Is Night Springs art? Oh man. You're gonna upset people. Not art. Baking, knitting, speaking, rock stacking, bullshit charts. Like this. Deals. Sewing, graffiti. Graffiti? Graffiti? Da Vinci? What about cooking? Interesting that they would call paintings art and graffiti not art. A philosophy class debating if wine was art? Like wine making? Or like the act of consuming wine is art? Work order regarding wall removal and transport. Location sublevel 2. Lane's cell. Marmont Jules. Co-head of research. Work required. A section of cell's southern wall needs to be removed for transport to sublevel 5 for analysis. Urgency high. Tools required. It is not my job to know which tools you use to cut concrete walls. It is your job. Okay. The fuck this guy then. Additional details important. The wall must be removed very carefully. The painting on the interior side of the wall must not be damaged. I don't know if removing cement walls can be done very carefully.
I wonder what happened here.
Is this where the wall was removed? Did you have to learn about the process of winemaking in that class? What about other types of alcohol? Vodka? Crystal Skull vodka? Filtered twice through diamonds?
Someone who isn't a painting.
Who are you talking to? Oh, hey guy. The hell you doing down here? (9/14, 2023). Initial review regarding Booker's writing. The first piece of content produced by the subject is severely disappointing. It is not remotely similar in content to the Wake pages we provided as reference. Why is it so focused on my marriage? Why is Jules the protagonist? Why is it set in an actual lakeside cabin? And what is happening at the end? What the hell is in the sky? Did anyone brief Booker about the concepts he has to write about? The lake house? The shadow? We need him to match Wake's style exactly. It's not going to work if he has no clue what he's writing about. We need to get this sorted. We need progress now. And why isn't he taking this seriously? When I spoke to him, he thought I was an actor. I want him to understand how serious we are, whatever it takes. Oh, is this the book? Assignment. Continue the story from page ID AW002. People are less likely to classify practical things as art. What do you mean by practical things? Just like wine is more of a, I don't know, a consumable, obviously, but it's more of something you consume for fun. It's not really, I don't know. I get that, I guess. The crack was an emotional one, a line right through their marriage, their foundation, their lake house. These thoughts and more flooded Jules's mind as he stared out through the lakeside cottage's window. The sun was setting on a stormy day. Rain-heavy clouds hung low. Weighed down with the burden of purpose, Diana sat in her favorite deck chair, staring out across the lake's rippling surface. He watched the breeze catch her acorn hair. As if sensing his gaze, she turned her head. Jules looked away, flustered, then annoyed with himself for letting her affect him this way. He grabbed a bottle of red wine, poured himself a generous serving, and he kept pouring, his mind distracted by a thought. How did we get here? They had been at the lab, running an experiment. Then they were here. Why? He remembered thinking that a break from the lab would give him the space to reconnect, to mend the crack, but he couldn't remember ever leaving. Wine was flowing over the rim of his cup, though he didn't even notice. He put down the bottle, scanning the lake. A faint shimmer hung in the air on the far side of the lake, like light hitting glass, the sort of thing you only notice if you were looking for it. He felt like he had seen something like this before, but where? Jules? Diana's cry snapped Jules back into the present. She was staring up at the sky in panic. A deep shadow crept across the deck. Jules ran to the door, to his wife. Sounds like Alan Wake to me. Do you think Remedy has actually written real Alan Wake books that I could read myself? I'd be interested. What about Great British Bake Off? Is that what it's called? Or like those baking shows where it's like pretty much literally an art installation?
Damn it.
Okay, well that is not what I typed.
Come on.
What do you mean, come on? It worked. As much as I appreciate the sticky note with a password on it, do you really need to write down your password if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Wait, what the fuck is the ordering of these emails? 1 month ago. Sensitivity reminder. Hello, a gentle reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue and making light of them is not appropriate workplace behavior for anyone of any seniority level. Bringing nuts to the office is a health risk and should be avoided for everyone's safety. Thank you. Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. Pie Day. We put nuts in the pie. Enjoy. Hello. To celebrate the arrival of fall, I have brought a variety of seasonal pies from the local diner you all seem to love so much. The members of Project Romnus can enjoy them in the lobby near my office. All other staff should visit the other Dr. Marmont's office to see if she brought pies. Also, despite the ridiculous dramatics of last year, I have purchased the delicious pecan-filled pies. Fucking told you. Nut pies. Nut allergies are not a joke. Here's some nut pies. Art doesn't extend beyond music, painting, sculpture, and literature. Yeah, artistic qualities in the art question mark category. Video games and movies, those are always up for debate. Attention all staff. There's a significant amount of black rock missing from sub-level 5. I expect there is a misunderstanding, and someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. If you did this, respond to this message and we will fix the problem. Black rock is a precious material. We only have so much of it now, with the oldest house being closed. Sussex Tricky is art. With such poetry as... Oh, what was that Zoe line? I know you know it. Too fast to live, too young to die, or something like that. Missing Black Rock. Holy shit. From Jay Watterson. Jules sent out a memo asking us to spy on his wife's project. Remember when we just made fun of his stupid project names and science factoids? Simpler times. How could you forget that line? Regarding holy shit from O'Crag. He really did that? Diana is gonna slit his throat if she finds out, haha. Those two are such a hot mess. I got drinks with Perry last night and he told me that Jules is withholding Wake's pages from Diana's team. He told her they went missing. Crazy shit. Paula mentioned you two were thinking about asking for a transfer. You'd really leave me here alone? Yup. We can have weekly gossip calls, promise. I don't think gossip helps you, like, do your job, though. Remember all the codes from Stanley Parable and Hitman. Were there codes to remember in Hitman 3? I always thought they were like key cards you needed to find. Security reminder. Hello. Please remember to lock your computer before leaving your station for any amount of time. Changing your password daily does not improve our facility's security if you leave your computer open. I said it last time and I'll say it again. Requiring people to change their password daily is probably the worst security measure you could ever come up with. Because then you end up with people setting their passwords to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Retrieval order. Acquisition team is hereby approved to acquire additional research subjects for ongoing study related to Project Arbutus at the Lake House facility. Prioritize outcomes as ordered below. 1. Both subjects brought to the lake house for study. 2. Tamitha Booker. Her work is more commercially successful, thus more likely to yield results based on proven cases. 3. Edward Booker. Less successful than Tamitha, but theater is more widely recognized as art than true crime novels. How dare you say something like that? What about Alex Casey? Alex Casey is art. Observe the subjects at a distance and only move to acquire if the opportunity arises. Under no circumstances can this operation draw the attention of local law enforcement. Signed, Dr. Diana Marmot, co-head of research. Subjects writing must feature darkness, water, marmots. Why? The lake house, conflict. Sorry, conflict. Yeah, it does say conflict. It's a stretch, but whatever. Did anyone explain any of this to him? I like how they're using AI to write their own fan fiction. Hello, sir. You realize everyone has gone home?
Hey, hello. Who are you?
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
Identify yourself.
No, we cannot. I'm Agent Kieran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
I'm Ed Booker,
Ed
the playwright.
Booker.
And I'm hitting my stride here. So can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
And gunfire.
Where do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Well, bad news. It's not a writing workshop.
Well, it could
Good
be.
news. It's not a writing workshop.
Right. It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. That makes way more sense.
What are you even doing? What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods, I've been working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something. I kind of forget the premise. But, you know, I've had this block lately, and filling in the gaps of this story has really loosened me up. Copying the style is a nice constraint, but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
Look around you. How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business too. And look, the sets, the costumes, all great in that, you know, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way. but you could dial down the role playing like 15-20%. Just some professional advice.
Wow, okay. I'm a method actor? Do not tell me to dial it down.
Sir, whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Got it. Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I could go for some dinner when you have a second. Oh, and can I get my phone back?
What about some nut pie?
Call my wife. I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
The shadow monsters represent capitalism, which means the flashlight is the power of the artist. Sheer creativity tearing through the shadowy cloak of corporate cookie-cutter bullshit. Kill metaphor. This is good stuff. The style's a little clipped, but I can work with that. Short, to the point, visceral metaphor.
Did you just call Alan Wake cookie cutter bullshit?
Trying to control the uncontrollable. It speaks to climate change, oppression, the disenfranchisement of immigrant minority populations. Lots of heavy themes in a dark sci-fi wrapper. Love it.
Alright, try not to be too distracted by all the gunfire that's about to happen in here.
Jules Marmont looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. Saw only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test, trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
Is this the fan fiction? Ooh. Project Romnus, subject condition report regarding redacted. Background information, Rudolph Lane, subject P, has shown a decline in redacted over the past several months. In mental condition? Initially, this redacted presented an increase in resistance, frequently declining requests to work. However, given time and pressure, subject would always relent. Subject's attitude toward art has also undergone a change recently. He is disinterested in his work, quickly becoming frustrated and sometimes even damaging or destroying the piece before it is completed. In the past few months, his work has become much more abstract, no longer showing true-to-life subjects or landscapes, but rather conceptual art that is much harder to define or categorize. Whether this sudden interest in abstraction was a form of rebellion, a consequence of growing redacted, or source of genuine artistic interest is unknown. What did Santa get me? Get Joe? I got some clothes. I got some wires. What else did I get? Always get some candy. Always got to get some candy. Current situation. As of yesterday, a subject refuses to touch his supplies. He claims he will not paint anymore and wishes to leave. Used to strangle people with? I mean, I suppose they could be used for that. They're thin gauge wires for electronics and stuff. The subject's refusal has effectively halted all research. While the team can continue to run tests on the backlog of paintings, they estimate that there is little new information to gain. The subject must continue to paint if work is to proceed. However, the team is concerned that convincing the subject with force or coercion may only entrench him further in his position. Action to be taken. Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head research and project lead, has suggested that a high dose of redacted to be introduced into the subject's food to cure his redacted. If the subject's attitude does not improve, then low doses of redacted will be introduced in order to improve his compliance.
I can't paint anymore. I know you want me to paint, but I can't.
The Dune books.
I'm empty.
Rudolph, no. You love to paint. And you are such a talent. This is just the classic artist slump.
No. No, I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave.
Ah, Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did. Perhaps you need to see our doctor? I can arrange that.
No. No, that's... I am feeling better. Much better. I will paint.
Ah, this is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come back to your old self.
Yep, that's how it works. Is the Dune book series done? Or is it still a work in progress? I don't even remember if Dune is like an old book series. I would assume it is because I'm pretty sure there's been 3 movie adaptations. 3 separate movie adaptations. 6 books. Author is dead now. I mean, the series could still be incomplete, even though the author's dead. I wonder how frequently that happens where the original author of a series died and then somebody else picked up writing on it. I feel like I heard about that happening to a fairly popular series. Maybe not necessarily recently, but I think I heard about it recently. It's the marmosets. Died in 86. Wow, that was... When was the last book released? Alright, we got more reading to
How
do.
many paintings did they have this guy make?
Probably thousands. They did imprison this guy. Catalog of Rudolph Lane production from painting session on redacted. RL-3-42. Designation: black circular shape among yellow lines. Description: an uneven circle painting in dark black in the foreground, with jagged yellow-brown mustard lines behind it. Lines sometimes overlap with each other and or bleed into the black circle. Another one. Designation, lone tree at night. Description, a dark green tree, pine, standing in a dark landscape, presumably night. Empty road and forest. Description, a dark gray streak across a dark green landscape, presumably a forest at night. The gray streak is likely to be a road due to its location, color, and the way its width reduces in line in the perspective. You sure you're not just assuming it's a road because you told him to paint a road? Note, a small white shape in the road could be a page of writing by Alan Wake. Relevant teams have been informed and are searching for this site now to attempt page retrieval. Designation, yellow crescent shape on a black canvas. Description, a curved yellow shape and a roughly crescent shape painted onto an otherwise empty canvas, possibly a crescent moon or banana, unfinished piece. Last one published in 85. Designation, red, yellow, and green circle. Description, 3 uneven circles, 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 green, roughly arranged in a vertical line. Background is black-gray with a dark red streaks along the border of the canvas, possibly a traffic light. Ah. That would make sense. Designation, cityscape with blue-gray sky. Description, gray vertical shapes, likely the skyline of a city in the bottom third of the canvas, with a vivid blue-gray sky. Geometric shapes painted in thin white lines can barely be made out among the colors of the sky. Is this what AI actually is? It's just some guy in a prison cell painting the things that you want him to paint. Designation, black void. A deep black void covering the entire canvas. A few small specks of dark or light gray able to be seen on close inspection. Designation, large variety of black spirals. Description, a large number of rough spirals painted in black, ranging in size from that of a quarter. A size of a quarter to that of a basketball, though the canvas appears quite covered. It is blank aside. Brown shape with horns. Brown shape vaguely triangular with presumably horns extending in a shape like an animal head, possibly a deer, elk, black background. Deer festival? Ooh, a key card. Pick that up in a second. Alright, let's try this again.
Nope.
Have we seen any numbers recently? 42, 169, 170, 24. I was thinking it was those because they're bolded, but I guess they're all bold. And I'm not about to add all of those together. You tried to hack a celebrity with password 123456. Did you know their email or something?
A higher access card. Sorry, but I need this.
Hello? How did you get out of your cell? You should have tried their birthday. That's a pretty good one. This is probably safe. Fuck. Was that an actual Twitter trend? Please don't hack celebrity name. (2023) of September. That's not how you would read that, but whatever. Learn Taekwondo, Judo, and more. From Security and Technical Support Division to all departments, update to computer password reset policy. Effective September 13. All computer passwords must be reset daily to address security concerns. We are aware this may be inconvenient change and lead to difficulty remembering your password. We recommend using a permanent set of digits as the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. Try using significant personal dates, coordinates, etc. Please do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc. Please also remember that for the time being, passwords are to not exceed 6 digits. Thank you for compliance. Yeah, I remember this. I think the security team should be fired. Oh man, you got blood all over the documents. 9/14/23. I made that reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot was a week from this Friday. Let's take separate cars from the office. Can't have the bosses see us leaving together now that those hypocrites have banned inter-office relationships. Okay. A week from this Friday, 9/14. 9/14. 15. 22. How do I know what year it is, though? Our anniversary, which I certainly never forget. I guess I could just work my way back from 2022. What did I say? 9/22? It's already unlocked. Oh, 9/22/22.
That's not right.
Oh, 9/22/21.
Nope.
Oh, 9/22/20. Oh, 9/22/19.
Come on.
Oh, 9. Oh, shit. Oh, 9/22/18.
That's not right.
It could be, though. Oh, 9/22/18.
Nope.
Oh, 9/22/17.
Come on.
Okay. I don't even know if that's would be the passcode for that computer. Am I interpreting that correctly? I made the reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot, was a week from this Friday. 9/14. 15. 9/22. I mean, I went back like 5 years. Surely these people haven't been together for more than 5 years, right? Do I even know who wrote this? No. Let's start. Trisha update. I just found out what happened to Trisha. Jules fucking fired her. I knew it. She was way too vocal in last week's all hands meeting. She had valid concerns. That man is a tyrant. Speaking up about safety is no reason to fire someone. Yeah, it probably happens, though. Password policy. Can you believe this new password policy? What security concerns are they even talking about? We're a fenced-off government bunker in the middle of nowhere. I think they're getting paranoid. Anyway, I set the security terminal's new password like the memo suggested. Our anniversary is the base numbers, then black void. What? You can't have letters in your password, though. Yeah, the Marms are losing it. Big surprise. I bet Diana set Jules's background to the big old turd or something. Once again, making their shitty marriage everyone else's problem. The password you sent didn't work. Black void is 44, right? From the list of Lane's paintings. I need to get in, or this is going to be a total waste of Wednesday. 44 is right, yeah. So I guess you're telling me you don't know when our anniversary is. Well, good luck with that. Today's password is the date of our special unforgettable anniversary, plus brown shape with horns. Love you. I maintain that seeing a movie together does not begin a relationship. Brown shape with horns. Brown shape with horns. 25. Man, if I would have just gone up.
There.
That wouldn't have made sense for the clues I had before, but
Situations like this are gonna fall through the cracks. I'm glad someone here stood up to him.
attention all staff. There is a significant amount of BlackRock missing. I already read this email. Please remember to lock your computers. I already read this email. Hello, Mr. Kingston. I'm writing because I have serious concerns about safety protocols being disregarded across the facility. I have collected a list of violations that I've personally observed. I can send this to you. My opinion on the matter is that both Dr. and Dr. Marmont are driving this facility's staff into progressively more reckless behavior. Hello, Ms. Howard. Thank you for sharing your opinion. You're fired. All facility operations and safety measures are under the purview of the heads of research. If you have a complaint, please file it directly to them or contact the Bureau's acting management team in Dallas. Thank you. I thought we reported to the acting management team in Kansas. I've reached out to them, but I've reached out to them about this issue multiple times and gotten no response. Even if they did respond, we all know they don't have the staff to investigate every internal issue after the oldest house went into lockdown. I believe the Marmonts are knowingly using this state of chaos to their advantage. Our treatment of research subjects is clearly in violation of the Ash Act. These are punishable offenses. If you do not open an internal investigation, then I will resign. Well, didn't need to do that.
Lockdown lifted. You are now safe to resume working.
All right. Wish me luck.
Has come in. Facility.
Well, good news. I'm done reading emails for now.
No, turn back. Area is extremely hostile.
Fucking radios.
This guy's so
On
fucked.
floor one. I'll need help.
All right. I don't have enough ammo for this. I do have a shotgun though. Oh. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Man, fuck this game's flashlight mechanic, by the way. God, there's so many people here. Hold on, wait. Don't do it. That's the mouse button, thank you. I don't know why I didn't think about doing that before. What? Okay. Well, there goes all my batteries. See, if I was smarter and had planned for that, I probably would have just thrown a flashbang in here and everything would have been fine. Emergency. I turned off the emergency though. Seek shelter. Ooh, more reading. Oh, just listening this time.
Had a thought today. A possible avenue for further research. Successfully predicting reality. We always think of Alan Wake and his writing. This could be due to recency bias or simply the amount of recorded evidence skewing our opinion. But also, I wonder if writing's very nature is an advantage.
Yeah, you kind of have to read the subtitles.
In such explicit detail, the story gives the shadow a, how you say, blueprint, a map of what to make real. But not all art is like this. Music, in our case, a painting. When the source material is open to interpretation, how will the shadow choose to interpret it? I will find the question very interesting. Most likely, he already has an answer. That's why I love her.
Alright, cool. There's a container in there now? Hell yeah. Is it gonna be empty? Nice. What was that, shotgun ammo? Yeah. Thermos. It's the save zone. No, I don't think the DLC has collectibles. I don't even remember. Did the base game have thermoses? Or did it only have the manuscripts to collect? Ouch. I wish I knew where my fucking flashlight was aiming when I did that shit. Oh, you fucker. Oh, it's one of these assholes. Ow. It's bad. Oh shit, this is very bad. I don't have any fucking healing items. Piece of shit. Oh, you fucker. Man, that shit sucks. Thank you. Put on that Band-Aid. You want coffee now? You could make it. I don't know if it'd be a good idea at this hour. Assuming you actually have a coffee maker. Oh, I missed a container in there? Man, this fucking game sometimes. See, there you go. You could solve your own problems. Alright, I can get level 3 access now. Level 3 clearance. You're gonna have to mail the coffee beans to her. Team notice. As you may know, a valued member of our team was recently reassigned off of Project Arbutus. Carla Livingston's designs and engineering expertise were a key part of the creation of the ATDs. Their contributions to the project cannot be overstated. The project team should rest assured that their reassignment was an error that should be recorrected soon. You just kept them for yourself? I guess that's the easy solution. Our project director, Dr. Diana Marmont, would like to remind all team members that any directives or assignments from Dr. Jules Marmont have no bearing on Arbutus staff and should be ignored. Thanks for your attention. Oh, donuts. Pie. And an MRE. Oh, no, it's crackers. It could be an MRE. Oh, no. They got people who use exercise balls as chairs. Oh, it's one of those offices. I could never do that. My back is too weak to sit on an exercise ball all day. Oh, fuck me. Oh, not one of you guys. Oh, shit. Oh. I lucked out with that door there. Dude, I popped him so good. And this is a straight up Dead Rising / Dead Island / Fallout weapon. Standing desks is considered bougie to you. What's funny about a lot of our office workers is we've had people request standing desks. So we've gotten like desk, I don't know what you'd call them, but something you would put on the desk that has a height adjustment. And most of the ones that we install, we end up removing them because people don't actually use them like that. And then they're just so bulky that just gets in the way. I suppose it's good in theory, but as someone who worked in a factory for many years and had to stand all day, the thought of standing during work does not sound fun to me. I agree with that therapist recliner, or just something to lay down on. Background report regarding Rudolph Lane. In 2010, Lane was inadvertently involved in the AWE 35 while residing at the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he lived under the care of Dr. Emil Hartman. See this case for information regarding his crimes and arrest. Whoa. He's a dangerous fella. Lane was seriously injured during the AWE. He received medical care in Seattle for 2 months, during which time he was questioned and cleared by the FBC staff. After the Cauldron Lake Lodge was seized and closed by the FBC, Lane moved away to Watery, Washington. Yes. Where he currently resides. Recent surveillance confirms he has known personal relationships or affiliation with paranatural groups. As requested, the observation team has confirmed that Lane continues to paint as of the date of this report. All right, well, let's go to floor -3 and do these things. Then I'll go back up to the ground floor and get access level 3. Is there a safe spot over there? Yeah. Alright, please don't kill me. Wait, what was the door that he broke out of? It was this one. Was it? I think so. Ooh. Ammo and batteries. Oh, hell yeah. Flashbang that I'll never remember to use. Readings report, threshold activity. Readings collected over the last 48 hours show a rising increase in activity stemming from the Cauldron Lake threshold, likely indicating an imminent AWE scenario. The highest recorded reading exceeded the safety limit, necessitating a general alert and requesting assistance from the assigned AWE response team. However, no alert or contact with external teams has been made. Per the recent amends to this procedure, as specified, the monitoring team will take no action until sign-off from either Dr. Marmot or Dr. Marmot has been received. Considering the rate of escalation, the recent data indicates that monitoring team strongly recommends that the AWE response team will be contacted immediately. Signed, Harris Cruz. Cross. Lead threshold analyst. What's the unicorn emote for? You're just looking at the emotes. Oh, you're bored, are you? Well. Shit. I was gonna say you'll be real excited for this elevator ride, but I don't really know how I'm gonna get on this elevator. Excuse me. Somebody replaced the elevator door with cement walls. Oh, the guy. Right. Secret elevator. There's a false brick in the wall that I need to push. Think this guy's still in here? Think he's alive? Oh, he's still here. Oh. Oh. I thought the door unlocked. Who was I talking to on the radio then? I know it wasn't the radio star. Oh. Maybe it'll work though.
My keycard isn't high enough clearance.
What am I doing? Find someone on the lower levels. Did that. Locate your team in sub-level 1. Get the experiment. Site level 5. Now we gotta get the keycard. Okay. Oh. Oh. Is that what this arrow is for? To indicate the elevator moved? Elevator moved again. Sorry. I don't like to read. There's too much text on the screen. Images only, please.
My team was on sub-level 1. I knew they were in danger.
Well, I'm not going there. I'm getting a little chilly. I'm gonna close my window. All right. Now, 10 minutes from now, it's going to be really hot in here. I'm going to have to open the window again. All right. Oh, you fucker! I don't know why I thought, I don't know why I thought. Why do I bother thinking? the game autosave before it came here? Rough. I think you did actually tell me that before. Don't tease me for the way I say things. I don't know any better. Is that him? Did he go back into the wall? Am I supposed to be able to kill these guys ever? Or are they just perpetual looming dangers? You thought I was lying about why I say things? You know, you're the reason that I never know if I say things correctly. And I'll like switch between roof and roof. And I'll be like, I don't even know what I say anymore.
Water dripped from the ceiling as Diana stared at the folders stacked on her workstation. Each one was a branch of research. Drip. Some were thin, some thick. They represented years of her life, her work, dissecting the act of creation and examining the bloody pieces. Bringing in live subjects had been her idea. Drip. Bureau leadership denied their request. But after HQ went into lockdown, she took advantage of the chaos and got her artists. Jules had whined about the optics. Diana ignored him. Now in her office below the waterline of Cauldron Lake, she considered how to proceed. Jules was convinced the page they had found would come true. It promised disaster. A situation out of control. Impossible. Diana was always in control. Drip. Drip. She needed answers. She needed to quantify, to define, to control.
All right. I don't think this is the right game for being in control of things. Oh, the typewriters. The fact that these points of interest are not
2018.
going away. This one went away. The fuck? It never went away like the first 5 times I looked at that. No, no, there you go. Oh, hello.
Jules' team has found new pages written by Wake. He must have gotten Rudolph Lane painting again. His bullshit pedestrian methodology cannot produce results before mine. I have to go faster, no matter the cost. We're still behind our projections. The more the machines can produce, the closer we can calibrate them to Wake's style. But proper calibration takes a lot of raw material, and production is slow. No. We're changing directions. The hypothesis remains unchanged. Imitating Wake's writing style will allow us to generate art capable of linking with the threshold. Our live subject should match Wake's style much faster. People can be calibrated just like a machine. You simply have to push the right buttons.
Well, you're pushing some people's buttons, that's for sure. Have you ever watched Chalk Zone? Do you think Rudy's chalk would be considered AWE? Para-utilitarian type of deal? I don't remember what they... Object of power, that's what they're called. I think Rudy's chalk would be an object of power. It's a interesting show about a kid who has chalk that can draw things. And then he goes to Chalk Zone, which is the land where everything goes when it's erased from the chalkboard. Surprisingly, not a lot of text and numbers that end up in Chalk Zone, though. Star Trek Deep Space Nine. They're probably similar shows. To use art with the power, the shadow. With the power, the shadow, we must first define art. Thesis. Does a critic define what is art? Where do we find critics? Kidnap? Lure in critics? Or the audience? Just go on the internet. Everyone's a critic. Armchair experts everywhere. Or the audience. Are we the audience? Must we like art? What is the role of an artist? Who is an artist? If you believe you are an artist, are you one? Do you need to be good? Does quality matter? Define an artist. A drug-using bum? Often wears a turtleneck and drinks red wine. Yeah, who's the guy who did the soup cans and Marilyn Monroe? Andy Warhol. He seems like the turtleneck wearing, red wine drinking type of guy. Left-wing political views. Danger if left-wing politics made real by the shadow. Any right-wing artists, not for abstract art or poems. I don't like politics in my art. Rage Against the Machine, not for me. I prefer my machines to be neutral. Was it the maybe I'm not even picturing this correctly. Is it like the stereotypical picture of him where he's got his right hand on his left shoulder, pretending to look like he's deep in thought? Also, did he look like he was drinking red wine? Or looked like, oh, you fucker. Or looked like he had drank it recently. You know what? I'm gonna let it kill me. I just saved. I don't want to lose this health. He didn't kill me. You were supposed to kill me. Thank you. This is not how the story goes. It looks like a bit of a mess. Well, maybe he's a drug-using bum too. Do I just have to look at... Okay. Oh. No, 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 no. Stop it. That's where I have to go. Oh. Oh, you son of a bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? This ain't even worth the health loss. Did this guy even come out of a painting? I'm pretty sure he just straight up came out of the cement wall. Ow! Ah, these assholes.
September 12th, 2023.
Fuck. Oh, oh. Oh, god damn it. Fuck this game. Did I not look at that one? I definitely did. I'm watching the replay right now. Oh my fucking god. This game sucks ass. Is there another one? Are you gonna do it again? Hold the door. Hold the door, please. I don't even think I want to be on this floor. Oh, yeah, I do. No. I hate it when the game is reading emails. I hate reading. I don't even know how to.
Sublevel 1.
Oh.
Oh, you fucking bastard.
Jules Marmont killed my team. He was taken by the Shadow. I'm sorry. I should get that gun while I'm up here.
What gun? You should also find a lot of health items while you're up here too, because you're not gonna last very long. Am I finding a gun that lets me kill the paint beings? Mm. 25% health.
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow.
Comes to my lab and treats me like some kind of assistant. Un putain d'assistant? Moi? I run the lake house. This is my facility. Mine!
What the hell are you
You
standing?
cannot just walk in here for 1 week, make some speeches, and then fly back to New York. Espèce de crétin, prétentieux. The jackass thinks he's a fucking rock star. And he made fun of the name. Huh. Oh, the Shadow. The Shadow is good. It's evocative.
I mean, it's probably, I mean, it's probably descriptive.
He is just a jealous, spoiled little child. And I will make it so everyone can see this. I will make it so no one even remembers his name. To ces imbéciles là, hein? They all think I am a pencil pusher. They think I do not have the mind for such work. Eh bien, ils verront. Ils verront! I will take what they think is possible. And I will break it.
I think I should be worried about that guy, right? You think? Always be worried about the French. Don't. Whoa. Uh-oh. Go faster. You need to get that thing on a lanyard or something. No, no, no. Ah. How many of these guys do you think are in here? Please don't follow. Fuck you. Hell yeah, more reading. Progress update number 5. Got the firing mechanism working. It's throwing the test projectiles a good distance. Turned out pretty nicely. The fittings between the grenade launcher and custom components are a bit loose. No proper lathe here, but at least it works. Now we need some actual black rock for the tests. I know there's some on sub-level 5, but the acting inventory supervisor doesn't get access to that floor. Next steps, source black rocks. Are you the person who stole the black rocks? Is that what this is? Black rock round. Who's that kitty? Is that the kitty's birthday? Adoption day? Boop. Pi Day. Sensitivity. Missing black rock. There's a significant amount of black rock missing. Reassignment. Hello, Carla. I've decided to reassign you from Project Romnus to Inventory Management. Your title will be changed from Senior Researcher to Acting Inventory Supervisor, effective immediately. You may find this change sudden, but I have no doubt someone with a nut allergy like yourself will prefer to work alone in an inventory booth than out in the open, where any dangerous pies may be waiting to hurt you. Perhaps some hard work will keep you from making any more unfounded HR complaints. Wow. That was a passive-aggressive email, leaning heavily towards aggressive.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly entangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed. The feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for a release.
See, that's what happens when you use AI to make art.
Okay, this should get me down to sub-level 5. And this should get me past any other problems.
Are you sure about that? Ooh, ding dong bing bong. Trial and error. Charge a black rock launcher by holding down left mouse button. Charge shots go further and deal more damage on impact. Quick slots. 1. If you got AI to write you a book and then you edited it, I think it depends on how much you edit it. If you're just fixing grammatical errors, I don't think people will like the book. I can't say I've ever tried to use AI to like write something from scratch. I have used it. I guess that's not a complete lie. I did like a forum post where I started with an AI generated response. I feel like using an AI to write an entire story would be, I don't know, not good. I assume you would run into occasional grammatical errors with AI. I guess the biggest issue would be like continuity errors. So level 3. Does that mean I can get here now? Oh, I can get here. All right. -2. Anyone want to give me some health items? I mean, more offense is great, but you can't do a whole lot with good offense if you're not alive. This is not the right place. Don't follow me. Oh! Okay. This game needs a dodge roll. Okay, well, elevator moved. Maybe? Am I just supposed to be killing these guys? I guess that did probably sound like a burp. I want to conserve my ammo, though. Nice.
The Shadow had changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork.
Oh,
and
yeah,
put
you can
him
just
down
kill
as the
them
monster
now.
he was.
Sublevel 2.
Bum, bum, bum. That's liberty deprived. Oh, there's some bad boys in this level, right? I heard something. Is it safe to be in here?
Lane was found dead in his cell this morning.
You don't say. This fucking game.
An unfortunate setback. But when a door is closed, a window is opened.
That's not how the saying goes.
I believe that's the saying.
No.
Lane may be gone, but he left us with a goodbye present.
His paint.
A final piece of art.
He shows the painting and it's Ringo Starr's Your Baby painting.
Raw emotion. Pure truth. He put everything he had into this one. Literally. Every reading we take is off the charts. This is what we have been waiting for. It is the key. I will achieve what no one has before me. Not darling, that arrogant shit. Not my selfish harpy or the wife.
So, we have a painter and a painting that can talk. Clearly connected. But Lane was dead before any of this even happened.
Shape of a man. Shape of water. Alright. I'm gonna need to take a screenshot if I want to read this. Oh, he does come out here. Oh. Get wrecked, son. You can't open doors. You're just paint. From Dr. Jules Marmot. He's in here. He can open doors. Fuck. I don't think he liked that. Just kill this guy, I guess.
Finally! Something works on these bastards.
Yeah. That was fun. Alright, well, now I guess I can read in peace. I would assume I cannot use flashbangs. I think the whole point of those things is you're not supposed to be able to kill them until later in the game. To Project Romna staff, status of Project Arbutus. As a head of research of the Lake House, it is important that I am informed of all proceedings at this facility, since the other Dr. Marmot is failing to provide me with any details about her team's progress. I ask that you all seek information from members of her team. Oh, this was the message to spy on their team from the email I read. Anyone who comes to me with details on Project Arbutus's current progress will be rewarded with some nut pie. If you are allergic to it, you will be forced to eat it and you will die. That will be your informal resignation. We do not hire people here with nut allergies. They're not welcome. They're not strong enough to research on prisoners. Not only are they weak in body, they are also weak in mind. Yeah. Quit hobbling. Let the light heal you. At least a little bit. Alright, well, I believe I am going into the last section of this game with 0 health items. This'll be fun. I'm sure I'll find something down there, but it's not gonna be enough. My feelings are still hurt. Alright, still writing. Fuck, it's not here anymore. The Simpsons hit and run. I don't know. I don't know if it's a game if oh, it's over there. I don't know if the next game I play will be like a full Let's Play game or if it's just gonna be something I play for a little while. Maybe I could try some Turok Evolution. Maybe I should look through my Steam library and see if there are any games I should play. Oh, maybe this isn't the last floor. Where's, I guess -5 is where I'm supposed to end up.
Please hold. Please
This is not level 4.
Please hold. Please hold.
Jump scare? American Truck Simulator. I did get a bus driving simulator game recently. Or farming simulator. I wonder if those have VR modes to them. What you know about Rudolph Lane?
Mormonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
That's me.
I think you are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself! A self-portrait! Make them see!
Look, I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
No brush! Just himself!
Dope, there it is. Backwards? Hello? Is this a fake wall? Nope, not that kind of game.
Rudolph Lane was dying. Both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it scarlet? Or cadmium? Too vivid to be maroon. Names don't matter, he decided. Color was pure. Inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint. A self-portrait. To say goodbye. No. To make them remember. To make them see what they did. He slapped his hands against the wall to steady himself. He began from there. No brush, just himself.
That's what he
The
said.
strokes were crude, violent. The pain, misery, and hate he'd endured there. The fire in his eyes and hands and bones all spread into the shape of a man. It was quick. Natural. Like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall.
Nothing more natural than a heart attack. What if I just went straight to level 5? I mean, that's where I'm supposed to be going, isn't it?
Sublevel 4.
That's not what I did. Try this again.
Gotta find that elevator.
Ah, I fucking knew it was gonna happen. I should have walked out backwards I wouldn't have changed in front of my face. Any health items? Shifting geometry bullshit. Ugh. That's the worst. Nothing worse than trying to navigate through non-Euclidean geometry. That's not really non-Euclidean, but whatever. There's gonna be an empty container in here. Wow, would you look at that? It's an empty container. Haha, guess I don't need to heal ever again. Band-Aid? Just eat some snacks. Some bland ass, like, I was gonna say generic brand, but like it's not even, it's so generic it can't even be considered a generic brand. It truly is no brand. Isn't this the place where Harry Potter got his wand? Band-Aid!
Okay, Blackrock powder. Need to keep an eye out for more of these.
Ollivanders, is that what it's called? Or is that what the man is named? Department of Mysteries? Maybe. I just remember in the first movie, I'm really just exaggerating what I remember seeing in the movie. He basically just had like a wall of lockboxes behind the counter. That's where he got his... That's where everyone got their first wands. Could people ever purchase new wands, or were they only ever allowed to use a specific wand that chose them? What is the lore behind all this? I almost missed because I backed up into something and it pushed me to the side. I am getting a lot of flashbangs. Maybe they do something to these guys. Produce inferior magic. Is that what Ron Weasley's problem was? Yeah, I remember Ron's wand breaking. And it shooting the magic back at Ron. It made him throw up the slugs. Did the Sluggus Pucus magic spell. Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, it's a big boy. Please don't sneak up from behind. That's sexist that your sister always played Hermione. Didn't let you be Hermione. Be the better wizard. You ever reenact the Chris O'Neill animation? Oh. Is that supposed to be like that? Excuse? I don't think that's supposed to be there. It's not as bad as some of the I don't think that's supposed to be there moments as I've had in Life is Strange Double Exposure. I've seen doors not only removed from their hinges, but also not even in the door frame, just like floating up in the air. And I don't know what the deal with that is. But it's like consistently wrong. Oh, there's a point of interest over there. I'm gonna have to backtrack. In this shifting geometry bullshit. Maybe this is non-Euclidean. Don't worry, I 100%ed Antechamber. I think I can manage.
Diana sat in her office. A weak desk light kept the darkness around her at bay. The silence of the archive suited her. She scowled at a series of graphs when the room turned red. Alarms blared. Breach detected. Then the walls of the archives rumbled. A tremor in the bones of the facility. One by one, the red lights went dark as a wave of nothing poured in from all sides. Diana stood, but there was nowhere to run. The sheer depth of the darkness terrified her. She realized they had done this. Her and Jules, their ambition, their hatred. Her desk lamp flickered. In the brief moment before it all went dark, she thought of Jules' smile.
Wow, what a redemption story. Thinking about the person you married even though you definitely hate them right before you died. What could it mean? Oh. A Band-Aid! Are you not? You're not gonna pop out? Pop off? Got him. What do you think I'm gonna do when I inevitably run out of ammo? Am I just gonna have to run through these and avoid them that way? Well, this is too good to be true. I see the objects flickering. Use my bare hands. Yeah, I'll just hit those paintings. Maybe I'll get some power armor. Oh! Turn back. Turn back. Do a pacifist run. Do I want the lights on or off though? Ooh, map updated. Oh god, there's so much to read. Annual report, threshold study. Progress in the Lake House's directive to understand and suppress the Cauldron Lake threshold was improved this year. Research in this area of threshold energy detection and measurement have made great strides, allowing us to work with the investigations department in the construction of an early warning system near the shore of Cauldron Lake. Exploring the relationship between the shadow and sources of light continued to be difficult without active threshold manifestation to test against. Additional means of containment and offensive measures against the shadow have similarly been difficult to develop without an active AWE through the theoretical research, though the theoretical research continues. Research into threshold suppression techniques is ongoing with no clear determination regarding their viability possible at this time. The team has been testing counter frequency projection in the vicinity of Cauldron Lake, per mandate that, with all findings being sent to Dr. Darling as requested. In summary, 2017 has been a successful year, with further promising breakthroughs predicted for 2018. Oh. I didn't notice the year. Research mandate. Before Dr. Darling was lost in the lockdown of the oldest house, He tasked the lake house with discovering the nature of the shadow and its ability to convert art into reality. During our diligent research into this phenomena, it has become clear that Darling was not dreaming big enough, which leads us to the new goal of the lake house and its talented staff, to create a stable connection between Cauldron Lake Threshold and our own dimension. Threshold traversal has only ever been possible inside the oldest house and occasionally during altered world events. Though this is often an involuntary process. The Shadow's known attraction to art provides us the perfect opportunity to create the world's first controlled bridge between dimensions that can be safely traversed in either direction. A laboratory will be built on sub-level 5, where experimentation related to linking with the threshold will be performed. This location will take full advantage of our proximity to Cauldron Lake. In this laboratory, we will simultaneously develop machinery that can connect with the AWE site in the lake and use art as a focal point to create a bridge. Why don't you just ask this Lane guy to paint you a portal into this alternate dimension? Why you gotta find some weird workaround way? Feel like it's probably much more straightforward. Precise methods are yet to be determined, though teams will be soon formed to explore processes involving art as a dimensional anchor, reality manipulation via art, and machine-assisted coupling. Light shift inactive. Game saved.
This doesn't look like Lane's style. A different artist.
Bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules.
You're like creating a plagiarism factory.
Misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle.
Do it, you won't. Or maybe she will. Maybe she did. From Dr. Casper Darling, FBC Head of Research, to Dr. and Dr. Marmot. Something to get you started. I couldn't stop thinking about this new direction for the lake house after I got back to New York. I hope pivoting research to researching Threshold Redacted's reality manipulation effect wasn't too much of a shock for you. It seemed like your work on containment was stalling, so I decided you all could use a fresh start. Here's something to get you started. Some drawings made by a certain Redacted a while back. A while file. Found in the attached envelope. Test for any reaction they may trigger with the shadow. Still don't like how unscientific that name is. You can designate the artist as P6 in your records. I expect regular updates. Go team! You don't like the name The Shadow because it doesn't sound scientific? It doesn't have indiscriminate letters and numbers associated with it? This looks like an album cover. Well, if you turn it upside down, it looks like Pierce the Veil's Pierce the Sky? Is that the name of the album? There's a Pierce the Veil album that looks like that.
Chord.
I promise. All right. Well, the lights are off, so surely these... Oh, it's a pull switch. I thought these were, like, exposed wires.
Quick lesson on light switch cords. If you find one, pull it 3 times.
Why? Think it'll do something different each time? Maybe one of these 3 times I pull the cord, there will be something in one of these ammo boxes. Alright, another one. Blue. Oh. Anything in the ammo box? Nope, still empty. Again. Oh.
The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere, but I didn't end up in the lobby this time.
Nah.
Which was definitely unusual.
Oh no. Are there an infinite number of rooms? If you fill an infinite number of rooms with an infinite number of people, does that mean there are no vacancies?
Panopticon? But the Panopticon is at headquarters. Yeah.
I'm outside in a forest. The sun is shining.
Alan?
Birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet. The breeze. Everything smells like rain. I'm in a forest. Leaves rustle in the wind. Forest. Out here. Sunlight. Trees moving. A field of flowers.
Is this Lane?
I'm Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
It's quiet.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
Panopticon. Where's this?
There's a sign over there
Darling?
for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house.
You are too?
Is anyone else alive?
Can't.
It's a waste of time. This is an FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
I'm where I belong.
Can't be trusted.
Everyone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal.
Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago.
Whoa.
What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked. No, no, not again. Not yet. No, 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 no.
You're gonna transform.
Hey,
I'm gonna go Super
stay
Saiyan.
with me. Stay with me.
Okay. Okay.
What
Alright, just put me in the
attacked
boss
oldest
fight.
house? I need to know.
Something's changing. Outside. Can you feel it? I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. For well intentioned. I need to know if I can.
Tell Jesse I tried. I really did.
Is that really the oldest house? Felt wrong somehow.
At least my voice is back to normal.
Yeah. That's good, I guess. I wish I had a percentage of completion on this, because I feel like I'm almost done. But it kind of also feels like it's gonna keep going. Huh, floor by floor. What is that? Achievables. Read the FBC files and documents. Cool. The definition of art, a study, by Diana Marmont, PhD. To truly comprehend the threshold within Cauldron Lake, we must first understand its attraction to art. However, even the definition of art is as varied as the range of crafts that fall under the name. To that end, we must open a track of research dedicated to defining and quantifying art, ultimately rendering the concept into a unit of measurement. To begin, let's not try to understand humanity's definition of art, but rather Cauldron Lake's preferences. Past cases of Cauldron Lake's threshold affecting reality have centered on writing. Wait, 2010. Cinematography is also suspected through, though not directly confirmed, Zane 1970. What about other mediums? Will this need to test the viability of painting, poetry, music, photography, sculpting, dance, and so on? Not to mention the myriad of genres and methods within each medium. And what about crafts outside of the most common artistic expressions? Does any act of creation on a high level of expertise merit the title of art? Baking, woodworking, etc.? What about non-physical mediums? Why is music an art and philosophy is not? Does something become art due to its medium, its quality, or perhaps simply through the intent of expression? Or an equation made up of all three? It's a Venn diagram. What would be the order of importance? What thresholds must each factor reach for the equation to succeed? Clearly, there is much to determine. We must begin with developing a methodology using a vast range of arts and general creative endeavors, both physical and mental, then find a way to test their potential connection to Cauldron Lake's threshold. Cauldron Lake is an enigma, with many layers to pull away if we are to understand it and ultimately bring it under control. The work will take years. Did I read these? No. Look, there's a website here. Follow-up report. On the morning of Redacted, the musician held at the lake house for research purposes was discovered missing from her cell. Security footage of the cell from last night was damaged by electrical interference of an undetermined nature. Redacted, known professionally as Redacted, had produced a song called 6 Deep Breaths during her time at the lake house that was considered very promising as research material by Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont. Redacted somehow used her song to orchestrate her escape. Efforts to find Redacted were brief and, with any wider search considered, an unacceptable risk to the lake house's mandate of confidentiality. Action to be taken. A. An investigation is currently ongoing as to whether any staff at the lake house were involved in the disappearance of Redacted. B. The investigation is currently ongoing as to whether the subject used the song they created as a Redacted means of escape. C. All material related to and work produced by Redacted will be stored in the archive for future reference. D. Online checks for public reappearance of Redacted are to be performed weekly. Known web addresses associated with Redacted in the past. Known addresses with parautilitarian/AWE activity. This houseofdreams.blogspot.com. Other stuff. Sirensociety.io. Redacted. Blessed, Redacted, etc. For the up-to-date full list, refer to Redacted. How much do you want to bet those are real websites? That if you know what they're talking about, you can actually get to them.
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament, yes. But there may be truth in the cliche. It's no secret Rudolph Lane has been unhappy here for years. But, the aggregate data shows his art's viability score trending upward over time. If Jules hadn't neglected to hold regular psychological exams, then we could have quantified the subject's emotional state, creating a sort of distress rating to compare against the art score. I'll make this a sub-goal of my study of Edward Booker. Once we set the variables and establish a control reading of his art and mental state, then we can begin inducing negative emotion. Limited food and water, perhaps. An increasingly tight living space. This is how
The lake house was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized. Jules had dangled the painting like a lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters. But the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. "I know you're here," they called out to the dark. They hunted floor by floor. They wouldn't let the intruders stop their progress. This was their home. Their beloved tomb beneath the waves.
Oh. Man. I don't know the last time the game saved. Think I can just run straight back here? I'd be a little surprised if I can. I don't know. Maybe I did it. Alright. I'm saving. I'm gonna finish this later. Maybe tomorrow. But I need to eat. Even though there's probably less than an hour left. I can't wait an hour. Main menu. Alright. Made good progress though. Next stream. I am 99% confident I will finish that time. All right, well, I guess goodbye for now.